Hello guys, welcome back to another brand new video, and today I'll be talking to you about No Nut November, where other people, just give me 1 minute, I'm having a load of issues with this webcam at the minute, so yeah, I want to talk to you about No Nut November, on how people bust a nut for their own, I don't know, it's just for their own type of thing where they just don't want to be stressed out anymore, and it's either them like wanted to try this at the like, if you get what I mean, like, so the month, right, if I'm trying to explain this right, the month that they're trying to do it with as well, and then the end of that month they'll start doing it again because they want to try and do it again because yeah, it's on them really. But for me, I've not been doing it for 29 days for if I can remember 29 days, and I absolutely feel like I could do things for I don't know, I can do things for myself. I feel like I have more potential to myself. I have been looking at other videos of people doing it as well, and all I wanted to say is that I'm glad I've seen those videos on my recommendation as well. There are a load of things where you have to be careful on social media nowadays, because there are a load of posts of women just showing their ass, just showing everything, where it'll get you completely, sorry, it's my ring doorbell, which will get you completely into that urge where you'd be like, okay, I'm going to start doing it again, even though you was going to, you know, since you're going to relapse, if that's how you say it, because I haven't had much research of this, but I decided to do it anyways, and I looked myself in the mirror and I said to myself, I've got more whiter eyes. I don't look like I'm that tired anymore. And my skin as well, it's more like glowy. Like, I don't know how you explain that, but I can definitely tell for myself that it has gotten a lot better for myself to not do it anymore. And I do not have any interests on to do it anymore as well. I know a lot of people that might say to me, oh, you're a bit weird for even making this video in the first place. I'm not weird. I don't know who this is. Who keeps on... Ah, mate. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I know a load of people would do this and they'll call me weird, but just because I'm making these videos. I'm not weird. I'm just trying to let people know on how you would feel within, the 30 days. What tomorrow is 30 days as well, and this is my whole new record. I don't have any interests in doing it anymore. That's what I have in my mind now. I know you'll get one of those urges, you'll do it, and then that's it. But when you have that urge as well, I would recommend for you to start doing your own thing. Start going, like, for a walk, go outside. If you have that urge again, go outside again. Because when you're in that outside world, you feel more relaxed. You feel like, oh, you're going into that whole nature type of thing. I know as well. I don't know. I feel like I'm more into myself now. I feel like I'm more loved for myself. Like, I was so disconnected on how I felt and how other people felt as well. And I didn't like to feel like that at all. So I thought to myself that if I started doing this, I know for myself that I feel like I would love myself again. And for other people that might say, oh, I don't know, I'm like, the way that I said about my whole skin glowing as well, like I don't have much problems, anything to myself. I know I got these on. I usually have these on anyways, but I can't really hear myself half of the time, and I can't really think if when I have these on. But with your whole appearance as well, your whole appearance changes. Your whole like walking type of thing, it's different now to you, and you want to feel confident. I know I'm trying to explain things for myself anyways, but at a shop, even if it's at a restaurant as well, I felt so I didn't feel that confident onto doing anything like to ask a waiter or waitress that I want to pick out these menus and everything. So I got a bit uncomfortable. I didn't want to say these out, so I left. But now I feel like I can do things like I can go to a restaurant, I can have a basic conversation with one person because I am who I am now. Like I've literally found myself to do these certain things now where there was a load of anxiety of doing things as well. A load of people that would say, oh, they've got anxiety, like social anxiety. The thing is, I used to have something like that, but I've literally conquered it. People would say, oh, they have it forever. They don't have it forever. You just haven't found yourself. You just haven't found yourself, really. This might be an unedited video because I don't know. Like, I'm only saying this out because I want people to know that I want them to develop themselves into becoming a better them without, busting a nut. I know it might sound funny to you guys, but it's like I said before, I have no interests on into doing it anymore. Really, I don't. And especially now, when I go outside, I feel so good I feel so good. Really, I do. Like I'm more happy. Like when I mean I'm more happy, the some of the videos where I'm more natural to myself. I didn't know what I was saying half of the time. There was a load of things where my voice as well. My voice might be a bit different. When you stop doing it, you get all those vitamins and all of that. And as soon as you do it as well, you're not getting anything. You're really not getting anything at this point. It's like, I don't know, when you're not eating the right food, you're eating junk food as well. It's something like that, really. It's like even if I drink an energy drink. So let's say, for example, right? Let me let me get something like this. C4. Don't know why it's called that, but yeah, I usually drink this, but it's not going to affect anything within my health. That's all I could say, really. It's not going to affect anything, and yeah. And also, when you stop doing it as well, your form when you work out, it'll become it it'll progress a lot more than you think. Like when I started working out before, I went to the gym a few years ago, and when I still kept on doing it, and I was going to the gym, I don't know what I could say towards this, but I wasn't really interested into the gym anymore. Like I didn't want to go anymore, and so I thought, okay, so if I stopped doing this whole type of thing, and making it seem like, you know, this is going to be an unedited video. So if you don't mind, if you're a bit patient, that's one other thing why I'm going to tell you about it as well. So a load of your patience as well is going to increase. That's what I would say, because I know a load of people that are like, they don't have any patience at all. So at the same time, you know, when I remember back in secondary school where I was I was so pale. Like when I mean I was so pale, I was so pale. I was that much of a quiet kid to, I don't know. I was that much of a quiet kid. I was like the, I don't know, unpopular kid. I used to get bullied quite a lot as well. But I still came to school because like it's for my education, eh? Like even though if I don't listen in class, that's another thing about it as well. Where I'm starting to feel like, yeah, if you get what I mean, like soon as you stopped, you'll listen a lot more to other people than you might think. But when you keep doing it as well, yeah, your focus is like there's no focus at all. There's no energy to do certain things, and to not even improve yourself as well. But what I mean about me being pale, I mean I was super pale. Like the last video that I made as well, that I was that pale, I felt sick. I felt really sick. I felt, it's hard to explain it really. Like you won't have any interests of women. Definitely, for definite, you won't have any interest in women anymore. Even though if you might have that one and random urge, you won't have any interests anymore. Let's be real. Because you look on the internet, you look on YouTube. Like I've been looking a load on YouTube of women. It's like the brand as well. The brand that's they're advertising is women, and they show a lot of cleavage as well. And for what I do nowadays, when I look at that type of things on YouTube as well, that I put it as that I'm not interested, or it's either I'm not interested or I report it, but there's no chance of me reporting it and getting it removed anyways, because they won't remove it. They want you to look at it and be like, oh, I might want to buy that brand, or maybe the most attention for other people to look at it, right, is to, you know, them to share it to other people as well. And the thing is, when it's another thing as well, you know, when you're way too much into women nowadays, like you're obsessed with women, I'm sorry, I don't want to be friends with you. If you so much want to be in a relationship with someone, right, and you're so like into women that you just like, oh okay, so if my best mate went into a relationship, right, I might steal his girl. And you see why that I don't like other people that are obsessed with it. When I don't want to be friends with them, I mean I don't want to be friends with them. Just because, like, I know I'm trying to explain things, but I'm trying my best to explain things as the best as I can out of my head, because sometimes I get fed up with things when it's all on social media. That's why I'm not always on social media that much. I might post random things, but sometimes there is an option where you can put it as you're not interested, or you can block the account. You can block every woman on that social media account. You can block every influencer or anything, right? That shows any type of part of anything that shows like, oh, you're getting that urge of it. Just stop looking at it. Honestly, just stop looking at it, because when you say that you want to stop doing it, you can stop doing it. Like, stop do it. It's like, for example, if you're smoking weed, you can stop doing it. As well, it's not that hard. If you vape, you can stop doing it. When I was 19 years old, right, I can definitely tell you that I stopped vaping when I was the age of 20. I started vaping when I was the age of 18, but at the age of 20, I stopped. Because I knew how much it was affecting my health. It's especially with other type of things as well. I looked at it and being like, okay, I know how for definite it can affect me so much. There was a lot of topics that I'm on about, but I'm trying to explain things for you guys to improve yourself. I know I'm ranting all about this, but there was a load of things where you're addicted to nicotine as well. You're addicted to it, and you look at it, you go to the shops for it, you buy it, right? You can always stop. Even in your head, you can definitely tell you can say to yourself that you can ban it into your head as well, but you don't do any of that. You just keep buying it. And that's how, especially, like, you can do you, honestly, but if you clicked on this video and you want to improve yourself, then stop doing it. That's all I can say. Or if you don't want to stop doing it, you can click off. Because this is not the channel for you. This is not the video for you to, I don't know, do all of it, any of that. I have no interest in you. If you want to put in the comment section saying, oh, I'll do any of this, I'll do any of that. I don't have any interest in what you're saying. Really. Don't put anything in the comment section saying that, oh, you do weed, you do all of this and everything. I'm not going to reply to you. You can do you. Honestly, you can absolutely do you. I know I may stutter at times, but that's my that's my own mind, really. But yeah, it's what was I saying? There was a load of things where you'll have that boost of energy, right? When I talked about holding it in, right? When you hold it in, you'll have a load of energy. When you have a load of energy, you're able to focus a lot more. When you're able to focus a lot more of stop doing it, right? That's where you'll have that confidence. You won't feel guilty or anything as well, because this is what other people would want you to do. If you have friends, right, that tell you to bust a nut, I know I keep saying it all the time, but if they tell you, right, to keep doing it, don't be their friends. Oh, if they keep telling you, oh, it's not a bad thing, it's not like it's killing you. Yes, it is killing you. Really, it most definitely is. Let's be real, I like being by myself half of the time. You know, if I'm around people, right, that don't want to improve themselves, then by all means. But you know, I've had a couple of friends before that, you know, there are a load of friends. I wouldn't say I have a load of friends anyways, because I don't. I have like 1 on 4 or 5 friends. I wouldn't say that's a load of friends, but I call them my brothers anyways. And I like to do certain things with them, like going out on the trips and everything, because that's what I care about. That's why I care about them. I care about them because they're respectful to me. like think about that as well. When they're respectful to me, they don't want me for money, they don't want me for anything. That means I'm gonna stay as, you know, as friends with them, if that's how you'd say it. But yeah, I'm going off topic here. Really, I am. But that's all I wanted to say. Really, is that keep it in. That's what this is all I'm saying. Just keep it in. If you can't keep it in, and it's all about to. Oh mate, I can't do the unedited video because you know this is why I edit my videos all the time. It's not because I'm lazy. It's because that I make these videos. I don't put I don't want to put ads on them anyways because I do have a job for myself. I do make money for a living, and also there was some things that I had on social media before. There was a message about something, and they said to me about relationships, and they said, "Would you even get into one?" And I just said, pretty much not. Not at this day and age. Not with this like generation as well. Really, I wouldn't want to be in a relationship in this generation. In this generation, in the first place, I don't. Like I said, I don't have any interests in them. So at the same time, there's no other way for me to explain it. But I just don't want to. Even if you want to die alone, then that's it. If you want to die alone, that's dying alone. I know it sounds depressing, really depressing as it is, but you can do things. You can do things when you're financially stable, right? Sorry. It sounds like my other video, but I'm not trying to make it sound like my recent video that I made like a month ago, talking about mental health and everything. I know I was a bit, I don't know, I made that video because it was quite random, but randomly. I'm making this randomly because I had it in my head anyways. And I saw a video where this guy was explaining things about it as well, and he's actually helped me. Like, I thank him for like helping me in the first place. You might say to me that, oh, why are you on 29 days when when it's the 30th of November? I've been watching his videos within 30 days as well, and that's why I started to say to myself, I don't want to do it anymore. I really don't want to do it anymore. So I do thank him for that. Really, I absolutely do. And I know some other people actually do it as well that don't do it as well. So if you guys actually enjoyed this video, just drop it a like. I don't know. Drop it a like. I know this video isn't going to get any like, it is going to get views, but it's not going to get the right amount of people to look at this as well, because I know how many people feel disconnected to this world as well. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, just pop it a like, give it a subscribe or whatever. So yeah, peace.